So Gregg, starting the season with 3 points, 4-3 win here at Fylkir, just how do you reflect on the game?
It was a crazy game, entertaining game. Delighted with 3 points. I think it'll be a hard place to come here. It's away from home, first game of the season. Anything can happen. And I thought we put in a really good performance in the second half to put ourselves in that 4-1 position. So I'm delighted to get 3 points.
The games didn't start really, it was pretty quiet. You started really well and you conceded the goal, very bad time right before halftime. But in the last 20 minutes, just everything kicked off and the goals flooded in. What happened in the 20 minutes?
That's a good question. I think we put ourselves in a fantastic position. I thought that we dominated the second half of that sort of 30-minute spell, and then obviously being 4-1 up, of course you want to just finish the game and be done. So that's something for us to work on. I think the thing is, it's a process here. Everything's not going to be perfect on day one. We've got to get things right. But credit to the boys. I mean, they played some great football, scored some great goals. And I think the best thing for me is we're standing there at the end with all the supporters together, fans, team, we're united, we're all one, and I think everyone was delighted, and that's a pleasing sight for me.
You talked a lot when you signed that you wanted to get the fans involved and in the pressing and all that. We saw it today, when the game was starting, they clapped for the supporters. When you scored goals, they always went to the supporters, and also after the game. Is that something that you wanted the guys to do before the game?
Yeah, the fans are massive for us. I think they are KR, the fans. It's the biggest fan group in the country. We've got to utilise them. We need them. You can see what they do today when they're singing for the team, and when we need a little push, they're there to push us. And I hope that we gave them an entertaining game at least today, and they can enjoy the 3 points tonight.
Stressed in the final minutes when they were punching the balls in the box?
I said to the boys, I'm 36 and I'll not live to 40 if we're going to do that last 10 minutes, but we can work on that.
Yeah. So, but just overall happy with the performance, or?
Listen, I think you get 3 points on the first day of the season. You always take that. Like I say, there's little things that we need to work on, of course, but yeah, I'm happy.
I want to ask you about two players. I mean, Aron Sigurdsson, he comes off. We knew before the game that he was a little injured. He comes off. Then Rapp comes on, but he comes off also. What's just the situation on him?
Yeah, Aron was strange, to be honest, because he's trained fully all week, or at least four full training sessions with high intensity as well. He's not felt anything, and he felt a little something in the warm-up. Nothing went. He could play. You could see that he could play, but he just wasn't at full speed. So, just precaution. We've taken him off, and then it didn't look too good for Crummy. I really hope he's okay, because he's been fabulous for us in pre-season, and he's such a good guy. So I hope it's nothing serious, but we obviously have to wait and see with that one.
Also, then Atli Sigurðsson come on, and I think he said before the game that he had only played 90 minutes since November. Was it hard for the coaches to put him on?
No, I can just imagine what he's going to be like when he's fully fit. So I think with Atli, talent is unquestionable. He's had some injuries in pre-season, so he looks like he's past those injuries now. Obviously, he's come on today and made such a big impact, and he's a huge player for us. So we just need to get him fully fit, and I think he'll be brilliant for us.
He obviously scored a goal as well, but the predictions are coming out now from all the medias and from all the people on social media. KR is commonly put in the 4th or the 5th place. You obviously want to aim for the higher than that.
I think I don't really look at the predictions, to be honest. I think we just focus on what we've got to do. We just focus on representing the club as best we can, trying to win football matches and make our fans proud.
Benny Brigg didn't start today. How is it long until we will see him again?
No, I wouldn't put a specific timeline on it, but hopefully sooner rather than later.
And then I also want to ask you about one of the goals that you guys scored, Luke Ray. Fabulous goal. Was it one of the best goals you've seen as a coach?
It was an unbelievable finish. I was so pleased with the amount of chances we've created today. We've created a lot of chances, and it's a funny game, football, because we missed so many easy chances, and then we've scored some absolute crackers. So it's fantastic.
Starting the season really well, 3 points. Just how do you look on the future now?
Just next game, we've got Stjarnan next. Obviously, that's going to be a really, really hard game. We've got some things we need to tidy up on. Stjarnan are going to be top this year, so we've got to go there. And try and win.
Thank you, Greg.